Good morning. Hi, it's Carrie from down in Texas on this Tuesday morning in January. Cold weather is coming my direction. How about you? We've got an Arctic blast coming to Texas. And if you've never been to Texas, our weather is unbelievably unpredictable. Yesterday at about 1:30 it was 74 degrees. And by 5:30 yesterday afternoon it was back down in the 40s. Almost a 40-degree swing in 4 hours. Craziness. It's no wonder so many people here are sick and we have such a huge infestation of flu and all of these other strains of things going on and COVID, and it is just crazy. Good morning. I hope you are well, and I hope you have your drink. Me and my trusty iced coffee, as you guys all know. So do you have your tools together? Do you have a snack if you need it? And are you ready to go this morning? Obviously, I am wearing green today. I love green. I love green. That's my husband has beautiful green eyes, and he loves green. He loves it when I wear green. And so today we are working on a green palette. Thank you for your comments yesterday. I appreciate the fact that you took the time to get back to me. Thank you for that. I hope I have figured out what the volume issue was from yesterday. So, we'll see. So let's get started. I am using my e.l.f. hydrating primer and getting it started first this morning. Love this stuff. e.l.f., man, it is just a remarkable product line. They have such wonderful products. Their formulas are fantastic, and their pricing, well, the pricing makes makeup affordable for everybody, and I am really liking that. Not everybody can afford to spend, hundreds of dollars or $50 each time you go and you buy something. So I love the fact that we have these really great product lines that are available at your local grocery store or your local drugstore. I think that's remarkable. Alright, so get that on. This is my CoverGirl color corrector, primer, and moisturizer all in one. I love this product. Really do love this product. It evens out the red tones in my skin. It is a fantastic price point, and there are so many colors to choose from. I think this is a really nice starter. If you're just getting started wearing makeup and you're not 100% sure about what you're doing or what you want to wear or what works best for you, this might be a really good place for you to start. It's a great price point. I think it was less than $8, so that's great. Just going to let that sink in for a minute. Grab me another little sip here. I do have some exciting news to share with you guys. I have been working on, and I'm still working on, some affiliate connections to give you guys some discount codes. And I am working on those. I have a few. I'm not going to announce which ones they are just yet because I have a few more out there pending, and I'm really excited about that because if you see a product that I'm using and you are interested in it and you can get a discount code for it, that's fantastic, because then not only am I helping you find the product, but you're giving you an opportunity to save a little bit of money, and I just love that. I love the fact that there's affiliate programs out there that influencers can use to help you. After all, my channel is here to help, and so I'm very, very excited about that. Hopefully within the next week or so I'll be able to announce which programs I'm going to be using, and you can start saving some money. Yay for you! Alrighty, now let's start with my wonderful foundation. just want to show you how much I'm using here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's not hardly any. And it goes so far. You know, I'm not blown away by too many things anymore. At 61, you know, you kind of become a little jaded as you go through life and you experience ups and downs and promises and failures and, you know, all these things. And so you have a tendency to get a little bit, I don't want to say negative, but you just kind of are cautious about promises with products and brands and all that good stuff. And I have to tell you, this foundation exceeds every single requirement for me and what I look for in a foundation. It is absolutely stunning on my skin. It blends my complexion out completely. The coverage that I get from such a small amount astounds me every time I put it on. It just feels, I don't know what is in this formula, but I have never worn a foundation that feels so incredibly beautiful on my skin. And my skin breathes. This is like wearing a very high-end luxury moisturizer that has a silk in it. And my skin, I mean, the uniformity after I get it on truly is amazing. I just love the way it feels, it breathes, it gives my skin this unbelievably beautiful porcelain look. And I've had so many people comment since I started using this. This one product is my absolute find for last year. Don't know that I will go back to using anything else because this is just remarkable. House Labs, lightest color. I'm thinking the price point was like $45, I believe. You can get it at Ulta, you can get it at Sephora, and you can actually go to their website and purchase it too. And there are some discount codes out there too, guys, if you are wanting to try this brand. I will see if I can find a couple and then post them in my next video for you. I haven't been able to find them yet, but a friend of mine told me that she was able to find a couple, so I'm working on that for you because I just absolutely adore this foundation. Absolutely adore it. Now I'm going to be using my Pro White Concealer again. I just want to make sure I'm giving you that full name here. It is, Pro LA Girls Pro Concealer High Definition. It is white. I do like this very much because it does give me coverage for these bags, as my mom called them. Packing my bags. Where am I going? Where are you going, Carrie? You're packing bags. And we're just going to put that right under there where I have my problem area. I do want to give you an update too. You know, I've been using this dark spot remover now for a couple of months or more, and the one spot that's stubborn, still remaining just ever so slightly, is almost completely gone. Love that dark spot remover. I have several videos in my history. If you have dark spots and you don't want to live with them, they're age spots, take a few minutes and go through the history, and you will be able to see some of those videos. And it's called Skin dark spot remover. You can get it at Amazon. You can get it at your local grocery store. If you're in Texas, I got it at HEB. That is our local grocery store down here in Texas, where I shop anyways, most of the time. And you can get it at Amazon for about $14. And guys, when I tell you it has just worked, it has worked. All the little spots that I have are completely gone. And then I just have this one spot that's hanging on that is just not wanting to go away, but it's fading. Slowly but surely it's fading. So there we go. Now you can see that this white concealer that I put on, you can just barely see these little lines right here, and it's not even a line, it's just a darker spot on my skin, but it's almost, I would say it's probably 90% gone. So very effective product for sure. Alright, now let's get into my, you know what, I'm not going to use my loose powder today because I do have to go out. I am going to use my Fenty. This is my Fenty powder foundation, and I'm going to use a powder puff. And I'm just going to sweep that on the powder puff here. Start underneath my eyes like I always do. Get all of that sealed before we do brows. And get that. Seal up my wet product. I do love wearing green with my dark brown eyes. Green is one of the colors that really does accent the brown. You can pretty much see it just with no green on my eyes. You can see how this green down here just makes my eyes pop. It's because it's the color on it is the position on the color wheel that gives us that great pop. Okay, I'm going to just put my lipstick on here this morning because my lips are really dry. And I'm just using a pretty small coat today. I want to put my lip gloss on. This is a House Labs product too. These are lip pencils. They're matte. I do like them very much. They last a very long time. This one is Fuchsia Shimmer, and I do like it very much. And I'm going to cover it with my Christian Dior gloss. Hydrating gloss. I love this gloss is really nice. Looking for an everyday gloss to put on your lipstick. That one is really nice. Okay, let's get now into brows. So for me, when I am shaping my brow, I use gotta make sure I've got this little pencil right here. When I shape my brows, I use the actual shape naturally of my brow. So I try not to force a different shape of the brow. I find when you try to force that, it doesn't look natural in my opinion. So I just use this pencil and I come under the hairs that are there, and I just draw in the color. So I'm not changing the shape at all. I'm just outlining what the natural shape of my brow is. And that's one of the things that, you know, at least in my opinion, you really can't change. It is what it is, right? So for me, I just am following this natural just following and using the pencil to fill in what my brows are naturally doing. If I try to change the shape, I just think it looks really unnatural. And I am using the lightest brown that Benefit has for this product. I do not like the blonde colors in the brow products because they have way too much ash in them for me. I don't like the way that looks up against my brown eyes. So I've just used the pencil, like I said, and I've just traced the outline of the hairs that are my eyebrows. And now I'm coming in with the wax to get those hairs to stand up and fill into place. And all I'm doing is just letting this brush comb each hair and get it to stand to attention, if you will. Do the same on this side. I do like this product a lot because it definitely holds your brows all day. Even in the really humid weather that we had for about 4 hours yesterday, my brows didn't move at all, and I like that about this product. It locks it in. It really does. The wax really does lock it in. The third step is the color step, and again, this is the lightest brown that is available. And I just am using this to fill in the color a little bit and just to define the shape that I used with the pencil. Again, this is just a color. The third step here is the color, and not using very much at all. I'm just letting the brush pick up those hairs and coat them. Gonna let that dry now. Love that product. Again, thank you ladies for forcing me to get out of my comfort zone. I really appreciate that. I am definitely a creature of habit, so thank you. What are we all doing today on this Tuesday? It's a busy day, obviously, for many of us, work week and getting back into the normal swing of our new year. Now I am using my Milani bronzer, contour, and I am just accentuating my cheekbone here. Just trying to give a definition, have that bone stick out a little bit, if you will. Accentuate the natural shape and contour of that bone. Then we're coming down under the chin, and we're just accentuating this shadow line right here. Make sure too when you put this on that you really blend. You don't want there to be a dark line. It's very unattractive. Looks like you just haven't finished blending your makeup, so you really want to make sure that you are blending that in. And there we go. Milani, another fantastic discounted brand that's at your local grocery store and drugstore. This one has a lot of first-class winners in each category, and what I love so much about Milani is their color saturation. They have hit it on the head. Boy, I tell you what, they do a remarkable job. Okay, nose is running a little bit. So now we've done moisturizers, primers, foundation. We've done concealer, we've done contour, we've done our brows. I put a little bit of lipstick on. And now I'm trying to decide. I do want to go green, so I am going to use one of these beautiful flower nose eyeshadow palettes. This beautiful one right here. There's lots of neutrals, and then there's, of course, there's this beautiful green right here that I'm going to be using today. Hope that helps. The shine is pretty intense there. This one right here. And I'll probably partner it with this one in the contour, and this one is what we're going to start the entire lid with. Take my brush and just dust off my eyeshadow brush. Make sure that we've got no residual from yesterday. And I'm going to start with this light color right here up top. This one right there. I'll load up my brush. And we're just going to put that all over the eye socket. Sort of priming, if you will. I'm not a big eye primer. I just use my concealer or my foundation for that. Just it's me personally. I don't feel the need to have to buy a actual primer. Trying to save where I can save, right? And so for me, I just don't feel like I need to actually buy an eyelid primer. But again, my opinion, if you love it, go for it. After all, your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. As long as we respect each other's opinion, then we are all good. That's what this channel is all about. Okay, so now we're going to come into the green, and we're going to put that down here on the lid. Just going to pack that down here on the lid and go a little up, not completely up into transition, but just a little bit. Just right into the crease right here. Do the same on this side. And just get up into this crease right here. Perfect. Now we're going to use that same color. We're going to grab a smaller brush, a very tiny little brush. Don't know if you can see that or not. We're going to dip back down into that green, and we're going to go down on the bottom lash line. And we are going to just outline the shape of my eye with this green. I absolutely adore how the green just makes my dark brown eyes pop, and it does. They just pop. Love working with colors when that happens because you can see it almost immediately. Okay, now I'm going to use a sort of this if you can see on my shirt, there's a color right in here, this beautiful orangey, burnt orange color, and that's the color that I'm going to use up in my transition area. Right on the top, up here, up on the top of the transition and the big brow bone that I have. Right up here. We are taking the color on top of where the transition is, and this opens the eye out this way. Putting that on the big bone right up here. Beautiful, yeah, that's very pretty. And then finally, we're going to dip into the shimmer light color. It's the shimmer companion to the light color that we put all over the eye socket, and we're just going to come right underneath the brow here and add a little bit of lightness right here. Going to do the same on this side. We're accentuating the shape of the brow, adding a little bit of color up here. And then I'm also going to make sure that I have no dark shadow right here. This is right in here. For me, when I get a dark shadow there, it just does not look natural. It makes my eyes sink, and I am not fond of that look at all. Okay. That is a beautiful combination. Just gorgeous. Flower Nose, this is a wonderful brand too. Their packaging, I think, is just beyond anybody else. And there's some really beautiful packaging on the market, but they just take it to the next level. They really do. Okay, now we're going to come in with my Revlon Color Stay Finishing Powder in the lightest color. And we're going to put that on the corner of my triangular powder puff, right up here. And we're going to dab that under the eye and sweep out any fallout. This is catching fallout, but it's also giving the under eye a little more brightness. And we're going to go to the top and then on the top of each brow. And then just a little bit out here, just to create that extension. Beautiful. I do very much love wearing green. My husband is right. It looks good on anybody with dark brown eyes. Okay, today we're going to be using a Fenty blush, and this is Energy. I'm sorry, this is a Tarte blush. I'm sorry about that. Tarte. This is a Tarte product, and it is called Energy, and I do feel it is a very good dupe to Christian Dior's Backstage Rosy Glow. And we're putting that on the apples of my cheeks, right in through here. Just blending really, really well. So we have no harsh lines anywhere. Little on the nose, little on the chin, and just a little up in the forehead. Perfect. Now, to finish all of that, before I get to my eyes, because I don't want powder on my eyelashes, I'm going to finish up with my dry products. I'm going to take my powder puff, and we're just going to make sure that we don't have any harsh lines anywhere. Blend that down, blend that up. Okay, perfect. I am using today my Benefit mascara. I love this mascara. It's a tubular mascara, which I adore. I love the way it goes on. I love the way it comes off. You guys know me. I do not wear a mascara that I have to tug and fight with. I just won't wear it. You can damage your eyelashes, and as all of you know, I lost 90% of mine in the last 2 years. They're finally back and they look really good. I've worked really hard to take care of them, but I won't wear a mascara that I've got to tug at because I feel like that can damage your lashes. So let me just check and make sure the saturation of the green looks the same. Yeah, I think it does. Actually, I think one is a little darker than the other. So before we finish, just brush that off my brush because that will definitely stay for tomorrow. And let's make sure we didn't get any more fallout. Nope. Okay. So, curling my lashes. Let's get in here, and you noticed I didn't put any other color on the top waterline. I did that purposely because I want the green to just be the color that you see and not an outline color. That's why I did the same color on the top and the bottom waterline. So the green is what you see. The green is what stands out and not another color that outlines the eyes. Okay, let's talk a little bit about mascara and loading up your mascara wand. It's important to remember to kind of clean your wand occasionally. The way you do that is just putting it in and out, and then just, I like to clean it on top of the container, and then just reload it. And you should be reloading your mascara when you start at an eye and then reload and go to the other eye. So we'll start down here at the bottom and work our way over. Start at the bottom so I can grab the root of the lash, and then let the wand do what it does in that it coats and combs as it goes through. This is a really nice product, I have to say. It's tubular, so it definitely creates tubes on your lashes, and it comes off like water, which for me is a must. Let's reload again. When you start down in the root too, guys, you're going to be locking in, if you curl. Some ladies and gentlemen don't have to curl their lashes. Congratulations, I am really jealous. But for those of us who do, if you start down at the bottom, at the root of your lash where you've curled, you're going to lock that curl in with your mascara product. And for me, I've got to do that. If I don't do that, you can't, it doesn't matter what color mascara I put on, you're not going to see my lashes because they are so incredibly fair. They're almost white, and they are just straight as an arrow. They're not going to show up unless they are curled. And then I'm going to just use what's left on my wand here and go back and do the lower lash lines. I don't like a whole lot down on the bottom, just enough to where you can see the lash. And we're going to get over here in the corner, which is hard for me. I don't know why I can't seem to get those from up top, but I don't seem to be able to. Alright, and I've got a little bit of a glob over here. Perfect. Alright, now I am going to put on a shimmer today. It's a bronzy type shimmer, and let's see which one it is. It's this one. This is the Tarte Lip Plump in Rosy Copper, and it does plump. You push the bottom and it's sort of like a pencil, if you will. And this has a darker peachy color shimmer, not necessarily pink. It looks pink in the camera, but it is not. It is definitely a orangey type color finish. And then let me just see if I am happy with, not so sure I'm real thrilled with that transition color, so I am going to pick up a smaller palette here I got from Shein. It is DIKALU. I love the gray palette. This one is, gosh, it doesn't have a name on it at all, but it's this beautiful burnt orangey cream color. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to pick up the, not the real dark one here, but the one above it right here. And we're going to just pick up a little bit of that, and we're going to add it, oh yeah, that's better, right here. Just want a pop of a little bit darker. There we go. Yep. And then that picks up that color down in my jacket. Then we're just going to come through with a really fluffy brush. We're going to just blend, make sure that there's no harsh lines anywhere. I don't see any, but just going to blend. That's much better. Alright. There we are. Put my glasses on so I can see. Beautiful green. Look at that beautiful green. It just pops. Wow. Flower Nose. Remarkable eyeshadow palettes. Wonderful packaging. I mean, look at the packaging. Just remarkable. They have some gift box that are out that, guys, I gotta tell you, they're just wow. If you wanted to give a gift for somebody that is a makeup enthusiast, go to their website and look at some of the new gift boxes. They are absolutely exquisite. The packaging is just amazing. They're not inexpensive, but they are wonderful products. I've been using them for about a year, and I love this brand. I really do. I love the packaging, because the packaging, you can figure out a way to do something else with it when you're done. You know, even if you just keep it for the mirrors, they're beautiful. So multi-function options, shall we say. Thank you for joining me on this cold but sunny, beautiful Tuesday morning down here in the Houston area. I hope wherever you are that your Tuesday is a fantastic day. Get out there and hit your grand slam. Take no prisoners. Make it the best day that you can. Thank you for joining me this morning. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your comments. If you're not part of the community, please join us. We would love to have you. This channel and all my social media channels is a way for me to give back and help all of us live our best life successfully so we can have it all, and to always remind us, I'm 61, there is no restrictions on what we can do at any age. Age is just a number. It's an anniversary of your birth. It doesn't and shouldn't prevent you from chasing dreams and goals. If you're young or if you're old, you are never too young and never too old to chase dreams. I believe that wholeheartedly, and I'm in the middle of doing the same thing, chasing some dreams that kind of slipped away over the years, and I'm going to see them to fruition. I am. That is my promise to myself. So have a blessed day. Please, if you would, like and subscribe. Leave me a comment, of course. You can find access to all of my products, all of my companies, everything that I've involved in by going to my main landing page, which is www.carriedevlinscroggins.com. It's my name. And you can go in any direction from there. My makeup, my insurance agency, my DIY company, my mental health and wellness program and products. And then we are going to be adding this week links so you too can find products that you love and get some discount off of. That's exciting. I can't wait to get all that loaded for you guys. It's a way of saying thank you for coming along on this journey with me. Have a blessed Tuesday, everyone. Remember, take no prisoners. You have 10 seconds to make your first impression. And hit your grand slam today. God bless. See you in the next video.